Have you ever wondered what happens in your body every day? There is something that happens silently that most of us do not realize. Blood clots. They form silently, painlessly, without warning signs, until it is too late. A sudden stroke, a heart attack, an event that can change your whole life, just because of a small lump in the bloodstream. But what is more important is, there are very familiar fruits that you may have in the refrigerator, or accidentally overlooked when going to the supermarket. But they have the ability to support blood clot dissolution naturally. Not drugs, not expensive therapies, but gifts from nature, powerful, durable, and easy to incorporate into everyday life. We are talking about 14 fruits that have surprised many medical experts with their effectiveness. Among them, there is one that is ranked 11th, seemingly unknown, but has the strongest impact on the ability to clean blood vessels and prevent strokes. Very few people know that, and perhaps it is this ignorance that has cost many people. This video will not be simply a list. It is a journey to discover natural and scientific ways to protect your heart. Each fruit is not only named, but also explained in detail about how it works in the body, from the mechanism of dissolving fibrin to improving blood circulation. This is not just information. This is knowledge you can apply immediately. So if you are looking for a healthier, more proactive, and smarter way to protect your blood vessels, do not miss even a second. What you are about to learn could make a clear difference between a healthy future and an unexpected medical shock. Next, you will understand why blood clots are not just a normal phenomenon, but an invisible killer, if you do not control them in time. Blood clots. It sounds like a natural protective response when you cut yourself or bleed. And they are. But the real problem starts when your body creates clots at the wrong time, in the wrong place. They don't appear on the outside. They lie deep inside, in the blood vessels, where no one can see them. And that's when they become a real threat. Think of your blood as a river. When a block of dirt or rock blocks the flow, the water backs up, the pressure builds, and eventually it bursts. In your body, blood clots work the same way. When blood flow is blocked, the heart has to work harder, the pressure builds, and if even a small piece of the clot moves, it can get lodged in the heart, brain, or lungs. The result? A heart attack, a stroke, or a pulmonary embolism, conditions that can kill you in a split second. What's even scarier is that they often have no obvious warning signs. No pain, no fever, no fatigue. Some people may only feel slight swelling in the legs, shortness of breath, or numbness on one side of the body. But by the time they realize it, it's too late. That's why doctors call blood clots silent killers. But why are we so vulnerable to them? Modern lifestyle is fertile ground for blood clots to form. Sitting a lot, little exercise, working in front of a screen for hours without changing position, eating too much processed food, grease, not enough green vegetables and filtered water, prolonged stress, lack of sleep, being overweight. All of these factors contribute to slowing down blood flow, increasing viscosity, increasing the ability to form fibrin, the glue that binds blood clots together. Even more worrying are people with chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or women who take birth control pills for a long time, all of which are at high risk without even realizing it. So understanding how blood clots form and function is the first and mandatory step if you want to protect yourself and your loved ones. But the good news is, your body has natural mechanisms to fight this phenomenon. And that's what we'll explore in the next section. The human body is more amazing than you might think. When a blood clot forms, the body doesn't just stand by and accept it. Instead, it deploys an elaborate defense system, the enzyme plasmin.
This is a chemical guard that specializes in breaking down fibrin, the main protein that holds blood clots together.
In other words, plasmin is a natural tool that helps dissolve blood clots and keep blood flowing. However, this system only works effectively when the body is in a state of balance. When you have frequent underlying inflammation, poor nutrition, lack of exercise, lack of sleep, or prolonged stress, the body falls into a state of disorder. At this point, plasmin levels decrease, the effectiveness of destroying blood clots weakens, and blood clots can silently grow. But the good news is, there are foods, especially fruits, that contain natural bioactive compounds that can help the body increase the production or activation of plasmin, a natural blood thinner, prevent fibrin formation and reduce platelet aggregation. Some fruits contain natural fibrinolytic enzymes, such as bromelain in pineapple, actinitin in kiwi, or papain in papaya. These enzymes not only help digest protein better, but can also support the breakdown of clotting factors, increasing circulation. In addition, fruits rich in flavonoids, vitamin C, anthocyanins, resveratrol or soluble fiber help reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels and limit blood thickening. When your body is nourished with the right nutrients, it not only fights disease, but also heals itself effectively. Not all fruits are created equal. Some provide vitamins, while others have a more profound biological impact. Here are 14 fruits that have been scientifically proven to help dissolve blood clots, reduce vascular inflammation, increase arterial elasticity, and improve circulation. To make it easier to understand and apply, the list is divided into 3 groups according to the main mechanism of action. Group 1, Fibrinogen-degrading enzymes. Natural blood clot dissolving from the inside. 1. Pineapple. The secret lies in the core. Not only is it a popular thirst-quenching fruit, pineapple contains bromelain, a natural hemolymph enzyme that can help break down fibrin, reduce blood clotting, and is a powerful anti-inflammatory. In particular, bromelain is most concentrated in the core, the part that is often discarded. Science has shown that bromelain helps reduce platelet aggregation, the first step in blood clot formation. How to use: eat fresh pineapple without peeling the core. Should be eaten between meals when the stomach is not too full for better enzyme absorption. 2. Kiwi. Small but mighty. Kiwi contains actinidin, an enzyme that works similarly to papain, which has the ability to digest protein and break down fibrin bonds. A 28-day study showed that eating 2 kiwis a day reduced blood viscosity by 18%, significantly improving circulation. How to use: should be eaten in the morning when the stomach is light for best enzyme absorption. 3. Papaya. Not only good for digestion, few people know that papain in papaya not only supports the digestive system, but also has anti-inflammatory and fibrin-destroying properties. In addition, papaya is rich in vitamin C and beta-carotene, which helps soften and protect blood vessel walls. How to use: eat with fresh ginger in the morning, or blend a smoothie with flax seeds to increase blood circulation. Group 2, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, blood vascular protection. 4. Pomegranate, red elixir of blood vessels, contains punicologen, a powerful antioxidant that helps prevent plaque buildup on the vessel walls. Pomegranate also stimulates nitric oxide, dilates blood vessels, improves blood pressure and circulation. How to use: drink unsweetened pure juice, or eat the seeds directly. Combine with black pepper to increase absorption. 5. Apple. Shield every day. With pectin, a special type of soluble fiber, apples help reduce LDL cholesterol, reduce blood thickening. Quercetin, a flavonoid in apple peel, also supports anti-inflammatory and limits platelet adhesion. How to use: should eat the skin. Choose clean or organic apples. Do not squeeze the juice and discard the pulp, because pectin is in the pulp. 6. Oranges. A vitamin C explosion. In addition to the abundant amount of vitamin C that helps protect blood vessels, oranges also contain hesperidin, a flavonoid compound that improves circulation and fights inflammation. How to use: drink fresh orange juice squeezed from the segments in white pulp, without filtering. Can be mixed with turmeric powder and black pepper to increase effectiveness. 7. Strawberries. Mildly sweet, strong effect. Containing a lot of anthocyanins, strawberries help reduce inflammation, improve vascular elasticity, and prevent platelet aggregation. They also help reduce total cholesterol. How to use: soak cold with green tea to increase antioxidant absorption. Avoid combining with sugar or condensed milk. Blueberries, raspberries, cherries, purple grapes. This group of berries is rich in anthocyanins and resveratrol compounds with strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, preventing plaque formation and protecting endothelial cells. Purple grapes contains resveratrol, which inhibits platelet aggregation. Cherries reduce CRP, cardiovascular inflammation index, and have melatonin, which helps dilate blood vessels at rest. How to use: eat the whole fruit. Do not peel. Can be frozen as a snack instead of candy. Mix with oatmeal or nut milk for a breakfast rich in blood vessel protection. Group 3. Regulating pressure. Keeping blood soft. 9. Watermelon. More than just water. Watermelon contains citrulline, which converts into nitric oxide, which helps dilate blood vessels and lower blood pressure naturally. 90% is water, which helps keep blood thinners stable. How to use: eat fresh watermelon in the morning or after exercise. You can also use the seeds, rich in magnesium and iron, by roasting or grinding. 10. Bananas. Stabilizing pressure, rich in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and balance sodium. Bananas also provide vitamin B6, which helps control homocysteine, a substance that, if increased, promotes blood clotting. How to use: eat ripe, not too soft. You can dry the banana peel, grind it dry and make tea to help relax blood vessels. 11. Avocado. A life-saving fat, contains unsaturated fat, helps reduce LDL, increase HDL. Avocado is also rich in vitamin K, helps regulate blood clotting. How to use: eat close to the skin, where the most antioxidants are contained. Should eat 3 times a week to improve blood lipids. Guava. Hermit of vitamin C and lycopene. Guava contains more vitamin C than oranges, plus lycopene and flavonoids, which help reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels and stabilize blood pressure. How to use: eat the skin. Choose ripe fruit, can be made into salad or mixed with Himalayan pink salt to increase minerals. This is not just a list, but a map to help you gradually build a protective barrier for blood vessels from your daily meals. You don't have to wait until you get sick to start making changes. Adding 1-2 servings of fruit to every meal may be the smallest, but most impactful step on your journey to a healthier life. Information is only truly valuable when you turn it into action. And to get the most out of these fruits, it's important to know how to combine and use them at the right time. No need to change your entire diet or do anything too complicated. Just incorporate them into your biological timeframes and you can create a natural blood circulation support system that works like a biological clock. Mornings start with enzymes. Wake up your circulatory system. Right after waking up, on an empty stomach, eat 1 kiwi or 1 slice of pineapple with the core. This is when enzymes are most active, helping to naturally thin the blood, aid digestion and gently wake up the blood flow. Lunch. Balanced meal, increase flavonoids, anti-inflammatory blood vessels. Combine 1 cenu avocado, a few orange segments in a salad, or eat an apple with the skin after a meal. This is when the body needs nutrients to fight oxidative stress from midday metabolism. Afternoon. Refresh yourself with antioxidants. Protect your blood vessels. Prepare a smoothie from papaya, ginger, a few frozen blueberries, or eat a small handful of purple grapes with seeds and skin. This is a natural tonic for the heart. Evening. Stabilize blood pressure, relax blood vessels before bed. Use a medium-ripe banana or a few fresh cherries to help dilate blood vessels. Relax the body thanks to natural melatonin. You can drink a small glass of unsweetened pomegranate juice if you need support to reduce blood vessel inflammation. Just 3-4 types of fruit a day, in the right way at the right time. You are gradually building a natural biological shield for the circulatory system. And most importantly, this is something you can do today, without a prescription. You've come across a list of real solutions, not just fruit names, but real solutions. Close, simple, and able to change the way your body functions every day. But knowledge, without action, remains just words on a screen. And your blood, the thing that feeds every cell, can't wait. Don't wait until you're lying in a hospital bed, hooked up to an IV, listening to the beeping of a heart monitor to realize you could have prevented this a long time ago, just by making a few dietary choices each day. Don't wait for a sudden pain, a numb face, or a missed heartbeat to make a change. Start today. A kiwi in the morning, a papaya smoothie in the afternoon, a few purple grapes after dinner. These small steps are the first bricks to build a strong, resilient vascular system. And if you know someone who needs this, share it, because life is sometimes just a matter of timely information. You are not only helping yourself, but you may be keeping an important pulse for someone else. Taking care of your health is not something to do when you are sick. It is something to do while you still have time. Start with the simple things. Start with fruit. Start today.